The sequence and formula of your in-stream ad is critical to the success of your YouTube ad campaign. In this video, we're going to dissect the sequence and the formula for making a powerful YouTube ad that converts viewers into leads and sales. What's up? My name is Jake Larson. I'm the founder and owner of Video Power Marketing. Now, the sequence of your YouTube ad is important. If you get this wrong, you're gonna be wasting your time and money. I mean, it doesn't matter how much you spend on advertising or how accurate your targeting is. If you're promoting the wrong video, it will fail every time. It's kind of like the saying, you can polish a turd all you want, but in the end, it's still a turd. All right? We don't want you advertising a turd video. And I realize I just made a turd analogy, and that's disgusting, but it's also disgusting promoting a crappy video. All right? So just don't do it. If your video ad follows the correct sequence and formula, it will accomplish 3 things. 1, you'll be able to get the attention of a complete stranger. You'll basically stop them dead in their tracks. Number 2, you'll change the relationship from a stranger to a warm acquaintance. And number 3, you'll get them to take action by having them visit your website, your landing page, or more of your YouTube channel. Now, we've launched hundreds of ad campaigns in all sorts of industries: real estate, e-commerce, auto, online training, health and wellness, beauty, business development, electronics, investing, retirement, a whole bunch. Now, although the message changes from different industry, the marketing principles and the sequence stay the same. After years of consulting and seeing the same mistakes being made over and over, we created a simple graph where you can clearly see the formula and the sequence of how to create the perfect YouTube in-stream ad. All right, this is the timeline that your in-stream ad should follow. The very first thing that your video should follow is to be able to capture the attention of the viewer. I mean, if you look at this left-hand side where it says skip ad, the skip ad button pops up for 5 seconds. All right, that means you have 5 seconds to get someone's attention. How do you do that? Well, you call out your audience. You speak to your desired audience and call them out. So if you're speaking to entrepreneurs, like, hey, are you an entrepreneur? Are you looking to lose weight? Are you looking to make money in real estate? Like, you want to speak to the desires of your audience. And then after you have their attention, you want to introduce the problem, right? People go to YouTube because they're trying to learn something new. And so starting out by connecting with them, by building that problem, will help keep and hook their attention. Now, after you've got their attention and you've built the problem, it's important to make a connection. Some people call this credibility, right? What gives you the right to speak about this topic? Or what unique experience do you have that you can share about this topic? Like, people need to be able to trust you as the authority so that they know, like, and trust you. All right, so after you got their attention, you've built the problem, you've made that connection. Now you need to offer the solution. I mean, is it a special strategy that you have? Is it a framework? Is it a video course? What is your solution to people's problem? And you notice that this should come in around 30 seconds, right? This 30-second mark is critical when you create this campaign, because it's at that 30-second mark that you get charged for a view. You get charged per view, and a view is counted when somebody watches 30 seconds of your video ad or interacts with the ad, whichever comes first. All right, so you offer the solution. And again, we prefer that you offer the solution around that 30-second mark so you can get that click before the 30-second mark. And then after you've talked about the solution, the most important piece of the whole video, and it's the whole purpose of the video, is to get the click, right? You need to give a call to action. Now, whether you're using YouTube end screens or YouTube annotation, you need to direct people's attention and get them to click on the video. Because if they're not clicking on your video, they're not going to your landing page, and they're just not going to progress and become a lead or a customer. So give them a call to action. You're inviting them to download an ebook or sign up for a free course or a free consultation or a strategy session, or maybe it's to subscribe to your YouTube channel. But whatever it is, you need to invite them to do something, all right? I call this build the whole video around the click. So again, if you're able to get their attention within the first 5 seconds, and guess what? Another tip that we use is we invite the person to skip the ad if they're not interested. Because let's be honest, you don't want to waste your ad spend on people who aren't interested in your offer or your product or your message. So again, by filtering out, by using the video ad to filter people out, inviting them to skip, and getting them to click in the video, this is what packs a punch when you create your ad. Now, as an example, I want to walk through an actual real-life example of a client that we're running an ad for, and we're getting them a ton of leads on a monthly basis. So I want to break this down, and now that you know this framework, watch this video. This is a company called Paradigm. They're looking to connect with people who are looking to build their wealth, their investment portfolio, and they have a really unique solution on how people can grow their wealth and income. So let's watch this video based on the principles that we just watched.
Listen, Wall Street and banks spend billions of dollars per year in advertising with the goal of convincing you they are the solution to your financial problems.
So they're talking about banking and investment, and if you're interested in those types of categories, this has caught your attention. And if you're not interested in banking and investing, you can skip this ad. Again, you want people to keep watching or skip it because you don't want to waste your ad spend. So again, they've already called out their audience by talking to those topics.
But take a look around. None of their advice has worked. The number one concern of all Americans is still money.
So now he's building the problem, right? The number one concern of Americans is still money. He's built the problem.
So are you ready for another way? I've spent the last 10 years teaching people like you a superior way to build wealth and financial independence outside of Wall Street.
So now he's built this credibility. He's positioning himself as the expert. He spent the last 10 years studying this industry. Again, he has a really unique insight and experience to back up this claim.
Over the last year, I've developed a free e-learning program called Infinite 101, where you can learn about the perpetual wealth strategy.
Here he's offered his solution, the perpetual wealth strategy. All right, that's the solution to the problem.
In this free program, you'll learn how to build your wealth without a 401k, IRA, or mutual funds. You will also learn how to establish private financing without ever having to walk into a bank again.
So here he's offering the solution. You see the call to action pop up. Get free access to their e-learning program. He's named the benefits. And you'll notice that this call to action is up for 20 seconds for a good part of the video. Now, if you follow the guidelines and the formula, your video ads will have a bigger impact on the viewer. You'll be able to generate more leads and sales at a lower cost. Keep this in mind when you create your next YouTube ad. All right, you guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to take your YouTube ad game to the next level, I highly recommend you download our video ad formula. You can get that completely free by clicking right here. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can get more great videos on a weekly basis. You can do so by clicking right there.